Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome back to my channel. This is the first video of 2025 for me, and I just wanted to say Happy New Year to you guys. I hope that you had a great holiday season, and I hope that 2025 is good to all of us. Today, I wanted to talk about 2024. I want to talk about what I wore, like how many polishes I wore. I want to talk about how much money I spent on polish, and you're gonna want to hear that. It's a little bit embarrassing, to be honest, and I just just want to chat with you guys about whatever. So let's go ahead and jump right into how many polishes I wore in 2024. So I am going to insert a picture here of a notebook that I am using to keep track of all of my manicures. And I just think it's fun to, paint my notebook with a bunch of cute swatches of all the polishes that I'm wearing. And for the year 2024, I wore roughly 104 nail polishes. That is awesome. I love that. I was hoping that I would hit over 100 nail polishes. I probably could have done more, but towards the end of the year, I kind of got just busy with Charm Lacquer and doing swatches and stuff for my brand that I didn't really wear much polish, so it could have been higher, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it. But in 2025, I am hoping to just take more advantage of all the polishes that I have, of the polishes that I'm creating with Charm Lacquer, and just wear them, because what's the point of having polishes if I'm not wearing them? So let's see if I can beat this year's number. So 104 polishes in 2024. So I'm going to try to beat that in 2025. As of right now, today is January 5th. I have worn two polishes already, so I think that's pretty great. I wore my brand's blue crayon. I love that blue. It is so just in your face, beautiful and vibrant. So I wore that one to bring in the new year. And right now I am wearing Essie's S'il vous plaît. I love this one. It's beautiful and it's just nice and subtle. And I was craving that after wearing the blue. All right, so in this notebook, I am not only keeping track of what polishes I wear throughout the year, I'm also keeping track of what I have received in PR and how much I spent on nail polish. If you see me looking down, it's just because I have my notebook right here on my desk. So in the year 2024, I received 653 polishes in PR. That is crazy. But that also tells me that the previous year, 2023, I received probably over 1,000 polishes in PR, because I was definitely getting more than I got last year. Because as you guys might remember, if you've been watching my channel for a while, last year around, I think it was like August, I said that I was going to be cutting back on PR, and I did quite a bit. So wow. To have cut back on PR last year and to still receive 653 polishes, that's a lot. And that's just polishes. That does not include any cuticle oil I might have received, any nail files, anything else that I may have received from brands. It's not included in that number. Right there, I'm just looking at nail polishes. So that is wild to me. I'm so grateful to all the brands that have sent me PR and the ones that continue to send me PR. Being able to try so many polishes is what inspired me to create my own with Charm Lacquer. I can't wait for you guys to see what we have coming up in 2025. I hope that you guys are going to really love what I'm going to do with the brand, because I'm wanting to shift more into providing and creating shimmers for you guys, because shimmers are huge right now. So I want Charm Lacquer to have gorgeous polishes, and I love what I've done already, but I feel like it's helped me learn that I need to do more, and I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of money, but I am excited and I'm hoping that you guys will love what I have for you in 2025. All right, now the part that you guys are probably most interested in hearing about: how much I spent on nail polish in 2024. I saw Jen Phelps. She does makeup. In case you're not familiar with her, she reviews makeup, and she did a video recently talking about how much she spent on makeup, and it was a lot of money. And I had been keeping track of all of my nail polish expenses in 2024, and I added everything up, and it was a little bit painful. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little painful. Before I say how much I spent in 2024 on nail polish, I just want to say I don't need any negative comments about it. I know that this amount of money spent on nail polish is kind of crazy, but I I I am a grown woman. I don't need your, negative comments. So if you feel the need to comment something negative, just don't, okay? um all right. In 2024, I spent roughly $3,415.48 on nail polish. That's crazy. And I say roughly because it could be a little bit more than that if you want to round up to about 3,500 on nail polish last year. I'll be okay with that. Ooh, when I added that up, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I could have paid off, some credit cards. I could have paid off anything, really." And I could have put that money into Charmed Lacquer. Oh, it was quite a shock, because like when you're spending, throughout the month, you don't think, oh, I've just spent, this amount of money on nail polish. You're just thinking, oh, this is only a $30 purchase. It's okay. But it adds up. It really, really does. And we all know that most nail polish collections have four, five, six, seven, eight, nine polishes, and it's definitely not $30 for that amount of nail polish. So I do want to say that a lot of the expenses here were from collections I was buying to review for my channel. And it's also a big reason why I decided to kind of cut back on that in 2025, because that's a lot of money, you guys. And I have a business now and I'm really trying to grow it, and you need money to grow your business. So I don't know. I feel like after adding everything up and seeing the total, I just thought, oh my goodness, I could do a lot more with that money. And I don't want to continue to spend that much money just for basically the excuse of I'm going to review it on YouTube. Because, yes, I have over 10,000 subscribers. So grateful for all of you. But that still doesn't mean that I'm getting paid like big money from YouTube. Not at all. I think the most I have ever made in a month is $500. And that's great. I mean, that's side money. Who doesn't want an extra $500 a month, right? But that isn't my monthly, you know, reoccurring payment every month. I don't make that every single month. Like last month, I think I made $150, because if you're not continuously posting, you're not going to make money. And as you guys have noticed, I haven't been posting as much as I was before. So even with me spending all this money, it's not like I was making it all back in, ad revenue from YouTube. I Yes, I did make quite a bit of it back, but I don't know, just still the fact of looking at that number that I spent over $3,400 on nail polish, it just seemed like a lot to me. And I know you guys are saying, Janixa, don't you own a brand and sell polish to us? Yes, yes, I do, but I'm not telling you to spend over $3,500 next year or this year on Charm Lacquer. I'm not. I promise. I don't want anybody to spend, over their means just to support me. I appreciate your support so much, and support is also watching this video, liking this video, sharing my content, telling somebody about Charm Lacquer, telling somebody about my YouTube channel. All of that is support too. You don't have to support me financially if you can't. So, yeah, just seeing that number, it was quite a bit. You know what? I want to see what did I make on um what did I make last year on YouTube? Let me add all this up and I'll be right back. All right, so I just went ahead and calculated really quickly what I made from YouTube in 2024, and I made $3,752.67. So then I spent about 3,500. So for the year, I made about $200 from YouTube, which is kind of crazy. I mean, but yeah, is it good that I made back the money that I spent on polish? Of course, but I just feel like a $200 profit for an entire year isn't very good. I just wanted to pause right here and say that it's not even a $200 profit, you guys, because I forgot that I have to take money out of, that amount of money that I made from YouTube for taxes. So it's not even a $200 profit. And I definitely didn't end up making everything back if you factor in the taxes. I'm not complaining, you guys. I am very grateful for the chance to make some money here on YouTube and some sponsorships. I don't get very many. I think last year I only did what, maybe between two and three, and it was definitely less than $1,000 what I made between those two sponsorships, two or three sponsorships. I'm grateful for absolutely anything that I get, but the money and everything is just not, it's not worth all the time that goes into my channel, that goes into swatching and editing, and it's not enough. Basically, this channel allows me to buy a bunch of nail polish and that's it. And again, not complaining, because as a nail polish lover and collector, that's awesome, but I want more, I want more from that. I don't just want to spend a ton of money on nail polish and then hope that I make it back in AdSense, That's not good business, really. So, I mean, that's why I say I want to dedicate more of my time to Charm Lacquer. Doesn't mean I'm not going to post any more videos here on YouTube. I definitely am, but it's just going to be a little different. I hope you guys are understanding. I feel like I am kind of coming off a bit complaining, because I know that anybody would love to make $3,700 on YouTube in a year after spending $3,500 on nail polish. I'm, again, really not complaining, but after looking through all the numbers and also thinking about all the time it took me to create all the content, you guys, swatch videos take a lot of time. Like, swatching an entire collection could be an hour or two, sometimes more, depending on the types of polishes in that collection. Whenever there's a magnetic polish in a collection, it takes a little longer to swatch. So same with a thermal. It just is not worth my time. You know what I mean? It's not, making $200 in an entire year is not worth all the hours and hours and hours that I have spent swatching nail polishes and editing videos and recording videos. And, it's not. I enjoyed it for the time that I did it, but I've just come to the point in my life where I don't want to do that anymore. I want to dedicate my time to my family more. I want to dedicate my time to my actual life. I feel like nail polish and my channel was also a way for me to kind of escape my own mind, my depression and anxiety, and I'm grateful because it was an escape and it helped me to not always be sitting there thinking about how bad I felt mentally. So it served its purpose in my life, but I feel like now it's time to move on. So I may not be doing many swatch reviews anymore at all. I may just stick to swatches on my nail lacquer therapy page on Instagram. But as far as this channel, I think it's going to be more just about small business, about making polishes. Maybe I'll make some videos about making polishes and just stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm never going to do a swatch review again on here, because I will, especially if there's collections that really catch my eye from SE or OPI, or if China Glaze ever comes back, so I definitely will, but it's just not going to be the way that it was for all of these years. I was fortunate enough in 2024 that I kind of broke even with how much I spent on nail polish versus what I made on YouTube. But I know that in 2023, 2022, I was not breaking even at all because I was barely making any money on YouTube. So, um, yeah, it's just time for me to move on from doing nothing but swatching reviews, and time for me to get into charm lacquer more, small business things more, and just different types of videos. I'm always open to hear what you guys want to see from me, so leave any suggestions in the comments below. But yeah, I think it's pretty wild that I spent roughly 3,500 on nail polish last year. And let me tell you, a big chunk of that was from the Polish and Beauty Expo. I want to say probably $700 was Polish and Beauty Expo. I know it's so crazy, but it's so hard when you go there and you see hundreds of thousands of beautiful polishes. You just want to buy everything. It's like I have zero self control. So this year for PBE, I am fortunate enough to have gotten a press pass again. So I will be there. I hope I see you there. Let me know in the comments down below if you plan on going. This year, I definitely want to try to keep myself on a budget. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take just a certain amount of cash with me. And after that cash is gone, I'm done shopping. I cannot keep spending, ridiculous amounts a nail polish like this. I just can't. It's fun, but once you've done it and you sit back and calculate what you've spent, it's like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? So yeah, I think keeping track of everything that I spent this past year has definitely helped shift my mindset a bit. I think if I would have started to keep track, right from the beginning, 2021, I probably would not own as much nail polish as I do. I own currently it's a little over 1,800 nail polishes. But again, a lot of those I did receive in PR. You know, like I said before, I got 653 polishes in PR this past year. So, yeah, guys, I think that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this ridiculousness of how much I spent on polish in 2024. If you're brave enough, share what you spent last year. No judgment from me at all, because I completely understand what it's like to want to go wild with your hobby. But yeah, I hope that you guys understood what I was trying to say here, and I hope that I didn't come off ungrateful or anything like that, because that is not my intent whatsoever. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!